Alright, I've got another Sudoku here today that I'm excited about. So lately I have been playing Wordle, as have a lot of people. Some of you probably have. And in fact, yesterday I just posted my first ever YouTube short where I solved a Wordle, and I think I'm going to try and keep doing those. We'll see. Maybe every day, maybe every once in a while. We'll see how it goes. But this Sudoku was recommended by someone, and it has a Wordle theme, and so I thought, I better try it. Looks like a lot of fun. And someone said it was fun, but not too difficult. So this might be one worth trying, even if you don't usually like to try the really difficult Sudokus. So this puzzle today is called Siren, Octal, Dumpy, which is a funny name. I suppose those would be pretty decent first guesses in Wordle, because one thing you want to do with Wordle, I don't want to get off on too big of a Wordle tangent, but you don't want to repeat letters. Even if you find out with Siren that there's an N and an R in it, you don't necessarily want to put an R and an N in your next guess, because then you can't get as much new information. By putting new letters, you get new information. Anyways, that would be for a different video. But this is called Siren, Octal, Dumpy. It's by wooferzfg. Woofers? And wooferzfg. Okay, anyways, the name is up there, right up there. You can look at it. And there's a lot of rules, but I think it's pretty, it won't be too hard to understand, especially if you are familiar with Wordle. So we have normal Sudoku rules. There's a secret 5-digit number. So our secret 5-digit number is what we're trying to get here, just like guessing a word in Wordle. So our secret number is actually down here at the end. So the colored squares in a row read left to right as a 5-digit number and represent a guess. So these are our guesses to get to the correct 5-digit number. So if a cell is green, that digit is the correct number in the correct position. Just like in Wordle, if a cell is yellow, that digit is in the correct, is one of the digits in the number, but is in the wrong position. And if a cell is gray, that digit is not in the secret number. So it's just kind of like these are your guesses in Wordle. Green means it's the correct digit in the correct position. Yellow means it is a correct digit in a wrong position. And gray means it's an incorrect digit completely. Not incorrect in the Sudoku, incorrect in the final secret number. And then we have our normal crop key stuff. The white dots separate consecutive digits, and the black dots separate digits that have a 1-to-2 ratio. And that's it. That's all the rules. So I'm going to give it a try now. Link in the description down below. And give it a try yourself, and we'll see how this goes. All right, I got to reset my timer. Reset. All right, so, I mean, one of the first things I can see is this is a correct guess, right? This green means that there has to be a 5 there. This 6 means there has to be a 6 there. There's definitely a 5 there now. This one is going to be the same as that one, but we don't know what it... Well, we do know what it is, because the 6 has to be connected to a consecutive digit. Can't be a 5. So that's a 7, so we get a 7 there. Now, interestingly, these two have to be numbers that are in the final thing, but they can't be in the correct position. So this one, right here, is the 4th position. It can't be that digit. It obviously cannot be a 5 either. It can't be a 6 or a 7, so it has to be a 9. This one can't be a 5 or a 7. It also can't be a 6, because it has to be a digit that's in the wrong position. But it could be either one of these two, I believe. What about this one? This can't be 5 or 9 or 6, because the 6 would be in the correct position. So it could be a 7 or that one. Okay, let's look at this one. This can't be 5 or 6, clearly. Can't be 7, because it would be in the correct position. So it's also one of those two. This can't be 5 or 6 or 9 or 7, so this has to be this digit. So let's mark that red. Oh, but that's let's see. That's going to get rid of our coloring there. I'm not sure how to... All right. Well, these two are the same. I don't want to mark them... Okay, anyways, it's going to cover up the yellow and the green, so I don't really want to do that, but actually, I can do that. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because all this yellow is doing is telling us that it's this digit. And we know this whole bottom row is green, so it's not really going to matter. So that's okay. We'll just mark those red. And knowing that this one is the same as this one, we said this yellow here couldn't be 5, 6, or 7, because 7 would have to be green. And it now can't be this one, so it has to be the 9, which then puts a 9 down here. But this one is gray, which means it can't be a digit that's in the secret number. So it can't be there. This is 9. Very nice. That puts a 9 up here somewhere. Yeah, we've got a 5 in one of these two. All right, let's look at the yellow one some more. Let's see what we can figure out. This was 8 or 9. This was 7. Or this was not, sorry, 8 or 9. This was 9 or whatever's in this column, the 8th column. This was the 8th column or the 7. This one can't be 6, 7, 9, or 5. So it also has to be this one. So this is also red. These two have to be... Oh, these two have to be numbers that are in the secret number, but they obviously can't be 7, the red, or the 9, because they're in the same box. So these have to be 5 and 6. And they could be in either order. So now these grays just have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or 8. They can't be whatever is in the red, but... Okay, let's see. What else can we do? How about these black dots have to be restricted now. So we don't have a 6. So we know these, yeah, we know these are 1, 2, 4, 8. One of them is 1, 2. The other one is going to be 4, 8. One way or the other around. So this is therefore a 3. We now have the red digit as a 3. Okay, perfect. So this has to be 1, 2, 4, or 8 then. This is either 3 or 9, and this is 3 or 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 8. This could be... Okay, what can we put in here? This could be 1, 2. Can't be 2, 3, because we've got the 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Could be 7, 8, but it would have to be in that order, because of the 7 up here. So it's either a 1, 2, or it's an 8 with a 7. There's a 6 up. Ah, there's a 6 up here. And these grays mean we can't have a number that's in the secret number. So the 6 has to be there. This is therefore a 5, because it has to be consecutive and can't be a 7. Got to make sure we do normal Sudoku as well. There's a 5 in there. There's a 3 up here. Couldn't be there, because you'd have to have a... Oh, yeah, it could. Never mind. Sorry. Could be there. If it was here, it would have to be 3, 2, 1, because we can't do a 5, so we can't do 3, 4, 5. If it's there, it would have a 2 and a 4, which seems okay. Or it could even be down here. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 8. Oh, this can't be a 9, because it would have to have an 8 next to it with the consecutive. And oh, but we could do that with an 8 here, couldn't we? If these were 1, 2, 4, you could have an 8 and an 8. And have an 8 over there. All right, these are 1, 2, 4, 8 as well. Ah, so this can't be 1 and 2. If this was 1 and 2, you take 1 and 2 out of here, you'd have to have 4 and 8 in 3 cells, which is impossible. So these have to be 8 and 7. Like that. That puts a 7 up here. Could this be the 7? It would have to have a 5. No. Okay, if this is 7, so these 7s put a 7 in one of those. And if this is 7, it has to have... Oh, I can't do consecutives today. 5 is not consecutive to 7. 7 is going to have a 6 or an 8. This would have to be an 8. That is possible. Okay. This is not 8, though. These are 1, 2, and 4. Okay, so that can't be an 8, which means this can't be a 4. So if this is 4, 8, it's got to be in that order. These can't be 8s, so this is an 8. Because of that. That puts an 8 down here, but it could still be in either spot. Okay, these are 3, 5, and 6, just to complete the row. Could this be 3. It would have to have a 2 or a 4, which seems like it would be okay. Ah, but this can't be an 8 anymore, so this can't be a 9. These are... It's less clear. There's definitely a 7 up here, a 7 and a 9 up here. But it could be 7, 6. This is not 5. Oh, the 5. The 5s. Look, 5, 5. These can't be 5s. This is the 5 in the middle here. So if it's 6, it would have to have a 7. If it's 3, it could have a 2 or a 4. It would have to be whatever one was there. Okay, what's in the column here? 1, 2, 4, and 5, I think. And this one's not 5. I know there's a 7 over here. Okay, so what is there? These the consecutive dots aren't super helpful usually until it's more restricted, but maybe this will tell us something. Okay. This would have to have an 8. 7, 8. Would that be a problem? I don't think it would be. We know these are from 1, 2, 4, and 8. I guess we could write those in. Because the grays have to not be 3, 5, 6, 7, or 9. 2, 4, 8, 1, 2, 4, 8. So 9, 9. Got a 9 up here. If it's 3, it has a 2 or a 4. If it's a 6, it has a 7. So that's a 2, 4, or 7. If it's 2 or 4, then these are a 7, 9 pair. And if it's 2 or 4, then it's the same as this digit. Okay. So let's see. Can we do anything? There's a 5 over here, but it's not really restricted from down below. So what do I need to look at now? There's probably something I should be seeing that I'm not. That's usually the case when I get stuck. So there's no 9 up there. It's a 9 in here. It's a 9 somewhere in those. Could this be 9? Yeah, 9 and 8. Seems like it would be okay. This is the second position, so it can't be a 6. Seems like it could be a 9 or a 7, though. And the 3 would work because it's the fourth position, and this is the second. Okay, so maybe it's this one over here, the 2 dots together. So would it be a problem if this was 3, 2, 1? Don't think so. Or if this was 3, you would have 2 and 4. That still seems okay. So the 3 can be in those, I think. Okay. 9. Am I missing something from the rules? Okay, what am I supposed to see here? Something that I'm missing. Okay, 7 can't be there, so 7 is in one of these. 7 is up here. Is it a problem if 7... Okay, 7 can't be here. Because it would have to either go 6, 5, which would break, or 8, 9, which would break, because of the 5 and the 9. Oh, this has to be a 6. The 6 here means we can't put a 6 there, and we can't put a 6 up here just given our candidates, or here. This is a 6, which then has to have a 7. All right, that makes this a 3. This is not a 7. This is a 6. This is not a 1 because it has to be the same as that one. So this is not a 2 because the 1 went with the 2. Yeah. I probably should have seen that earlier, but that's not... I don't feel super bad about that. I mean, I definitely should have seen it. But at least it wasn't like a digit looking at, you know, a 7 looking at a 7, 9 or something like that. So, you know, what are you going to do? All right, now we know... Oh, there's a 7 up here, but it could be at the top, couldn't it? Okay, this is not a 7, so this is the 7. Put the 7 over here. Can this one be a 7? It would have to have a 6 or an 8. That seems like it would be okay. 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. So the 7, yeah, has to be in one of those. Okay, yep. This is 2 or 4 to go with that. There's a 1 in there. Okay. Good, good. Now, we know there's a 5 down here. There has to be a 6 at the top. Can the 6 be here? We'd have to have a 5 and a 7. And it can't have a 5 in either one of these. The 6 can't be there. Can the 6 be here? This would have to be, it would either be 6, 7, 8, which it can't be, or 6, 5, which it can't be. So the 6 can't be in either of those. This is a 6, which is going to give us the 5 and the 6. Now this can't be a, so it can be 7, 8, can't it? 7, 8. There's a 6 over here. There's a 6 in here. This could still be 7, 8, I think. You can't have an 8 up there. So this is more restricted now. So let's think about our options. This can't start with a 9, obviously. Can start with an 8. It would have to go 8, 7, 6. Can't do that. Can this be a 7? Well, you can't do 7, 8, 9. Can't do 7, 6. It obviously can't be a 6. Can it be a 5? No. Can it be a 4? 4, 3, 2. Seems like it would work. 4, it can't be 4, 5. Can it be a 3? 3, 4, 5 wouldn't work. 3, 2, 1 would. 2, 3, 4. No, this can't be a 3. Look at the 3 right there. Okay. Can it be a 2? It would have to be 2, 3, 4. Because it can't go down. It'd be 2, 1, 0. And if this is 1, you'd have 1, 2, 3. So I think those are the options there. So where can I put a 7 in row 1? I can't put a 7 over here. I can't put a 7 there. And none of these can be 7s. This has to be the 7. Which gives us 9 and 7. 8, one of these is a 3. Oh, the 7... This has to have a 6 or an 8. It has to be the 8, because it can't be the 6. So these are not 8, which gives us a 1, 2, 4 triple. So this is a 3, which means in this column now, the 3 has to be up there, which gives us the 2 there. This now has to be 1 and 3. These are not 1 or 2. That's 4 and an 8. This is therefore not an 8. These are not 4s. 1, 2 pair is going to give us the 8 there. This is not 8. Oh, couldn't be 8 anyways. This has to be a 1, 2, or 4 just to finish the column. Okay. 2, 1, 2. Right, so this is 1 and 2 are up here. One of them is there. Whichever one is right there is going to have to be down here, and it'll have to be right there. So that can't be a 4, which gives us a 1, 2 pair. This is 3, 4, 5, and 9. Can't be 3, so this has to be 3. 4, 5, and 9. These are 7 and 8, and the 7 down below will give us the order. These are going to be 1, 2, 4, and 9. This can't be 9. Oh, the 4 up there means this is not a 4. The 8 right there. It gives us 1 and 2. That's going to make these 4, 8, and that's 2. 1, 4, 2, 1. These are not 1s. That's a 1. These are not 1s. These are not 4s. Now it's a 1, 2 pair, so these can't be 2s. They couldn't be 2s because of that. So these 1, 2, 4. Yep, this one can't be 1. That one can't be 2. This can't be a 2. I believe these are 2, 4, and 9 to finish the column. 6 in there. Okay, so what are these? These are 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. 1, 4, 8, 9. This one can't be 9. This one can't be 8. Can this still be a 7? It would have to have a 6, which it can't, or an 8, which it can't. So this can't be the 7. This is the 7. Oh, and the 7 was there. All right, this can't be 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4. Could be 4, 5 in that order. Can't be 5, 6. Can't be 6, 7. Can't be 7, 8. It could be 8, 9 in that order. So this is 4, 5, or 8, 9, I think. Yeah. There's definitely an 8 in one of these two. Okay. Let's see where to look at next. So we've used the white dot, the white dot. We've used all these white dots. It might just be Sudoku now that we have to do. Yeah, I think we've used all the white dots, all the black dots, and we've used all of the letter stuff. So now it's just going to be Sudoku. Okay. This one can't be 9. So these are 1, 4, 5, and 6, I believe. Okay. Oh, this can't be 5. Okay, that's something. 5 can't be there. Yeah. All right, so these are 1, 2, 4, and 9. Does that look right? I think so. It's on here. 2, 4, 9. It's got to be something Sudoku. 3s. 3s, put a 3 right there. That's what we need. This is a 6 then. This is not a 6. This is a 6. 2, 4, 8. Okay, this is 2, 4, 8. I believe. Yeah, 1, 2, 4, 8. That looks right. Okay, 1, 2, 4, 8, 9. It's definitely a 1 in there. It's just normal Sudoku, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe all the coloring is making it harder to see. Maybe I'm just bad at seeing it sometimes. Okay, so 2, 4, 8. So there's a 2 in one of those. There's an 8 in one of these. There's also an 8 in one of those. Ah, look at that. So where can we put 8s? Yeah, that's what it is. It's not so much that. It's that they're in this box, where can we put an 8? Has to be in one of those two because the 8 here rules those out. And this is ruled out by that 8. So there's an 8 in there, which means this is a 4 and a 5. 1, 4, 2, 1, 5. The 4 down below, 9, 4. This is not 4 or 1. It's 2, 9 pair. That leaves an 8 there. Okay, 5 gives us 4 and 5. The 4 then is not in there. These are not 4. 1, 2, 8, 9. This has to be a 4. the 1 there gives us the 2 and the 1. That 2 is going to give us the 9 and the 2. 9, 1, 8, 2, 4, 9, 2. And the final 2, 8, and 4. There we go. Looks good to me. Timer stopped. Okay, there you go. That was fun. That was Siren, Octal, Dumpy, a Wordle-inspired Sudoku from wooferzfg, wooferzfg, or wooferzfg. I'm not really sure, but that person up there. That was a lot of fun. I liked the idea of the using the green and the yellow, and this has to be in, and this can't be in, and this is in the wrong position, and very cool and very approachable. I feel like I had a little struggle there at the end with the normal Sudoku stuff, as per the usual. But I mean, I just solve Sudokus all the time. Why would I be good at solving Sudokus, right? But that was a lot of fun. I think I did have a little issue there where I wanted to color, but it was gonna cover up the colors. It didn't really end up mattering because I'd already kind of used what the coloring was telling me at that point. But I could see where a different version of this puzzle might have some trouble where I'd want to color. So that's more an issue with the software, not the puzzle design. So, not much you can do about that. So there you go. That was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought down below, and go check out my short that I posted yesterday of Wordle. Maybe there'll be another one there by now too, or 3 or 4, who knows. They have a puzzle every day. If you haven't played Wordle before, you should check it out. It's a lot of fun. It's just 1 puzzle a day, so there you go. That's all I got for today. Like and subscribe. Go to my submission forum. Send me some puzzles to do. All that jazz. And I'll see you again soon with another puzzle. Thanks. Bye.